Okay, Tom says he's trying to gain weight. He's 6'2", 175 pounds, and he's trying to gain weight. He's been training for 3 years, and he just can't gain any weight. He's taking in about 200 grams of carbs, 1 pound per body weight, so he's taking 175 grams of protein. I can't really tell you 100% because I don't know what you're eating, how you're training, or whatever. But it sounds like to me that you're not taking enough calories. The protein isn't that bad. 175 grams. You can go up to 1.5, but the carbs, you definitely need to raise your carbs if you're trying to put on weight. 200 grams of carbs ain't nothing. I mean, that's almost carbs. I mean, going on a carb diet or whatever. Mm-hmm. So you definitely want to increase your carbs. Your carbs is what's going to put some weight on you. That's what you want to do, is increase your carb. Plus your fats, you want to have healthy fats, like your oils, macadamia nut oil, coconut oil, olive oil, whatever you like. Almond butter, you can use that. Almond milk. Get almonds themselves. I like pumpkin seeds. I eat those a lot. That kind of stuff. You want nuts are very important. That good fat, good for your joints, good for a lot of things in your body. But so what I would do is, like I said, you're not really saying you're training. I have no clue about the training, which obviously the training has a lot to do with it too. I don't know if how you're training, as far as how hard you're training, but as far as from what I see, you're saying here is you're definitely not taking enough calories. So, and your calories need to be bumped up through your carbs and fat. So you don't really see how much fat you're taking in. So I would, at least take in probably at least 600 grams of carbs. You can fluctuate it if, and pay attention of how you look, pay attention on the mirror and stuff like that. But definitely I would bump my carbs up to probably at least 600 grams a day. I would bump my protein up to 1.5 grams per body weight. And then I would make my fat probably 10 to 15% by adding those products I told you. You're going to get fat from some of the food you're eating. I don't know how clean you're eating. Your vegetables, you can throw vegetables in there. Vegetables are carbs. You're not going to gain much weight from it, but you should have greens. Other than that, unless I really seen pictures or seen your training, what you're really doing, that's the best I can say. But you're definitely not taking enough calories. You got to remember, 1 pound is approximately 3,500 calories. So if you want to gain weight, you have to eat at least 3,500 calories a day, and that's without doing anything. So if you're taking in 3,500 calories a day and you're sitting on the couch not doing anything, guess what? You're going to gain probably a pound a day. Now, if you're taking in 3,500 calories and you're busting your ass in the gym and you're working a freaking physical job and you're chasing your kids and you're doing this and that, that's probably going to bring you down. So you might have to eat more calories. So again, it has a lot to do with your metabolism, how fast a metabolism. Everybody's different, but the main thing is you have to play with stuff, and the best way to play with it is, the best way I like to play with it is you can jump like 500 calories. Say I'm on 2,500 calories a day, and I'm steadily. Now, one thing I don't like to do, I'll do it once in a while, but I don't like to get on the scale. The scale doesn't mean nothing to me. I watch by the mirror, or if I'm really worried about it, you take pictures, which I'm not anymore in that stage. But that way you actually see the difference. And in your clothes, you'll tell the difference in your clothes, how your clothes feel. If you're losing 2 or 3 belt loops, guess what? You're doing something right. So the scale might lie, just like on the calories that you're taking in. you can fluctuate anywhere from 7 to 12 pounds in a day or two just from water weight. So you can't really rely on a scale. I mean, if you're going to weigh yourself on a scale, I do it once a week, and always weigh yourself the same time every day. I mean, that way you kind of see, because you can weigh yourself in the morning and you weigh 175, and then you go and you weigh yourself at nighttime and you could be up 5 pounds. I mean, just like that, and then you're worried about it. Again, it's water weight, so I mean that's, it's pretty hard to tell that kind of stuff. So when you're trying to control your food intake, remember, to lose weight you have to have a deficit of calorie intake. So if you want to lose weight and you're not losing weight at 2,500 calories, then you need to drop it 500 calories, and take it down to 2,000 calories, and then see how that goes. And then in a week, you should be seeing some difference. And then, like I say, and if that doesn't help, then you can take it down another 500 calories, or up the cardio, stuff like that. You can up your cardio on top of that. As far as gaining the weight, you've got to take in the calories. I can't stress that enough. People, that's a lot of people ask about gaining weight, and oh yes, I eat so much food. Well, that you may think you're eating a lot of food, but if you were eating a lot of food, believe me, you'd be gaining weight. Your body is like a sponge, and it's going to suck all that stuff up. And if you're bringing in the if you're bringing in a surplus of calories in your system, you're going to gain weight. If you're not, you're either going to stay the same or you're going to lose weight. It's as simple as that. I mean, I can't express it more than that. So if you're not happy with your results, increase your calories. And like I say, you can get yourself a trainer or whatever, and see if that helps you out or whatever. If you can't figure out, you can weigh your food. I mean, there's all kinds of different ways you can do it. But the main thing is you should chart what you're eating, write everything down, keep track of it, and then you can get a book and see where your calories are at or whatever. Nowadays everything's digital, so I mean, all you gotta do is push a button and you can figure out how many calories is in a piece of chicken, how many calories come from protein, carbs, all that stuff. But that, like I say, is something that it can easily be done. So you just have to kind of critique things a little bit. But the main thing of that question is you've got to increase your calories, increase your carbs, and then see how that works out.